So this week's episode is brought to you by Archie Grand. Welcome to your new favorite Friday night spot here in White Plains, New York.
That's right. Archie Grand combines signature cocktails with natural ingredients to give you the one-of-a-kind bar experience.
Archie Grand just released some new spring cocktails. I tried one of them. It's Give Me Cucumber. Like, if you're one of those people, like I know I am, that's like constantly asking for like what drinks come with like cucumber. This is the best drink. It's like super refreshing. Go for it. Give me cucumber.
So my personal favorite is the Dragon Blood cocktail. It combines a dragon fruit puree with a hint of bitterness from Campari. I know, I'm so fancy with it. It's like very tiki style. My shit. Come get it.
Yeah, you know me. I'm just, if you trying to just get yourself a little Stella, a little Heineken, something along those lines, it's a nice little vibesy spot. Come by with your shorty. Come by with your fam. Come by with your side shorty. Come for business. It's a vibe down here,
Just
guys.
come here. All right, so let's get into it today.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to the Great Print Podcast. I'm Amanda.
I'm Sadie.
I'm Rick.
So since we're in a bar, we're going to talk about... So since we're in a bar, we're going to talk about bar etiquette and how things have changed over the years. The do's, the don'ts.
It's only fitting.
Yeah.
I like it.
The
Let's
do's,
get into
the
it.
don'ts. Okay. I mean, well, let's start here. Arya, can we still find you at a bar these days?
Yeah, well, I bartend, so yeah.
Yes, she makes the drinks and I drink
deadass
them.
forgot that for a minute, actually. Yeah. I was just there the other day, so.
Me too.
Yeah.
I pull up,
I could-
see my girl.
Yeah,
my usual-
exactly. Support.
I like that. That's good.
But in my younger years, yeah, I feel like
DK younger years.
like a week ago. I was younger then. I don't know. I'm more of a boozy brunch, daytime. I'm a day drinker. I like to get home at a decent time and get my rest.
I hear that.
Yeah,
What about you?
I fall. I'm definitely like, that after work type feel. Like, so what I've transcended to over the years, right, is that like happy hour when I can, right? So like a Monday, Tuesday, perfect. Or that like, right after work, get that Heineken, cold, like nothing like a cold Heineken, cold Peroni, Stella. Like that's my lane. Right after work, chill, little sports bar, dive bar. Nothing lit, nothing crazy. I'm not trying to do that no more.
Yeah.
Just something low key where I could vibe out, getting my thoughts and shit. Cause thoughts, not thoughts.
I was about to say, I'm like, you're
I
getting
just
it.
know where you were going. I know where you were going. But yeah, going back to the etiquette. I mean, I think what Shia might be alluding to is the lack thereof when it comes to connection, people actually connecting in
my
bars.
God.
Like when I was
Yeah.
like, and that wasn't even like that long ago. I'd say it even started when we were like teens, where it was already starting to kind of just.
Yeah, like people like aren't going up to each other. No one's just starting a conversation. And I feel like that
Because
was
of this.
And I love that so much.
Because of this.
I hate
I
people
feel like
talking to me.
At first, when it started to make that transition, like I appreciated it, But now it's been so long where that's just the norm that I feel like I don't know, like we're missing out.
If you're someone who enjoys human connection, and I certainly am, there's nothing to appreciate about it.
Right?
There's nothing to
Like-
appreciate about it. Like it's actually fucking annoying, But I will tell you, fellas, that if you are the type of guy that like you come into a bar, and like your presence is felt, and like if you're a single fella and you're trying to,
Yeah.
I don't know, make some noise.
Yeah.
Like you're already standing out so much more than like your average Joe because like everyone, a bunch of herbs just in their corner, on their phone, not interactive, not.
That's all it
everyone's
is now.
timid. Everyone doesn't know, like.
I feel like it depends on the vibe because there's definitely times where like if I'm just getting like a quick drink or just trying to decompress, then it's like, yeah, I don't really want to be spoken to. I just
Oh,
want
it
to chill.
never depends on the vibe. You
It does.
don't want to be fucked with.
No,
Don't talk to me. Your face wears it. Everything screams it.
But I get that too, because there's times where like if I'm not in the mood and like I want to have a drink, I don't want anybody to bother me. Like that's all fine.
Yeah, for sure. But there's a certain body like if you see her all alone, right? And she's like deep into a book, like unless you read that book, bro. Okay, like, and
would
you're gonna
love
have
to
some
read a book at a bar.
insightful like words for her that she's gonna just be like, oh, geez, wow, like
So I'm
that's
thinking,
an interesting take.
but all right. So I'm just thinking, like, if you are that, let's say, if you're the girl that's by yourself, you're at a bar, whatever. I feel like now, because we're all very aware that it's not the norm for people to just try to interact with one another, that even if you find yourself in a situation where a person is coming up to you, trying to start something up, I feel like you're immediately like kind of standoffish. Like, what's with this guy? Like, people don't do this anymore.
Well,
like, something's got to be off.
It depends
First,
again.
I think it's important to identify what gender are you, right?
Yeah.
So if you're talking about from a female's perspective, I could certainly see how
Yeah.
that would be the
It's like a little alarming.
yeah
Like,
yeah.
I'm like, what's going on here? But at the same time, like, again, I say it depends because if you're at a boozy brunch with your girls, you know, you're having fun, you're dancing, you're drinking, that's when I'm at my most friendliest.
yeah.
So, you know, I'm not going to be standoffish at like a get together. That's stupid.
No, for sure. But I feel like that's the thing. Like, people go out in these groups, but then they don't really interact with other people that are there. It's just like you stay within your
No,
group.
because you're so busy being fucking cute. That's where we're at now.
I
I just
cannot
came out
help
to
it.
be cute.
So?
And so you're just on your phone, a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of
You got
this.
something to say?
Like, yeah. Like, nobody, it's not cute. We don't enjoy it. Like, you
And
know
no
who,
one's trying
you know
to
who's
be
sta-
cute to you.
Yeah, y'all are. It's always the end game, trying to look cute. What is cute?
No, I'm trying to
is
be
that
drunk,
what-
not
is-
cute. What the
Y'all be
hell's wrong
trying
with
to
you?
do, y'all trying to do both. Y'all try to be cute and drunk. And oftentimes, I'm here to tell y'all, ladies, it don't work out well. It's you don't often get both. Okay, cute and drunk hardly ever mingle. Y'all just don't know
I
how
feel
to
like
do it.
I've learned my limit over these years.
That is such an important part of growing for a young lady. Like,
Shut the fuck up.
No.
I know.
No.
I'm like,
It is so
you were
important.
there for a lot of my
It's
fucked
sexy.
up memories.
No, but I know that you're not capping. Like, you did it. Like, you won't find her sloppy.
No,
I
thank
have
God
found her
you said
sloppy.
that. Like, she
Come
was
with
like-
me.
10 years ago,
Like, you know.
You
oh,
got something to say today.
I'm giving you a fucking shout out.
Oh, thank you.
You used to be a sloppy bitch.
It's fucking
know.
condescending is what it is.
No, like you're gonna cut that out. That was
You-
fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, I'll just go back to the part where I've learned my limit over the years. I'll just feel nice and tipsy and smiley. Doesn't mean come and talk to me. I'm feeling nice. Thank you.
Girl, get drunk. Fuck what he's saying. Fuck
Like-
that shit.
Oh, you know what? I feel like I have to say you always bring me out of my comfort zone that like I feel like it's necessary because I'm not the most social. Like Amanda's the social one. I'm just like, don't talk to me. What are you doing? I feel like this is a setup. Like
You are what we're talking about.
what?
The chick. Not even just a chick, but the guy too. It goes both ways.
But you gotta read the room because I feel like if a guy is coming up to girls, you see one doesn't really care to talk to you. Why do that to yourself?
Because men play the percentage game. One of these fucking chicks are gonna give it up. Like
That's OD.
That's literally like that's how
That's
they.
OD.
I'm sorry. I'm giving you that. No, that's
Okay,
not.
so-
Giving us the inside scoop.
That's the inside
So
scoop. Like
when you buy a girl a drink, like what is your?
Ricky's like, I don't do that.
I know
Fuck outta here.
he's a
Oh,
cheap
let
fuck.
me play along. Let me play along.
Okay,
I'm sorry. Go
if-
ahead.
If you ever bought a girl a drink, how would you do that?
Okay, so we'll just
What is
start
your
with
approach?
Me. That's not ever my approach, and my boys could absolutely go ahead and co-sign that. It's like So here's my take on that. Every motherfucker in this bar is looking at the same chick you're looking at. You think you're the first one that came up talking about, could I buy you a drink? You're so pretty. Ay, mamita linda. Okay, like.
You just like turned into Mark Anthony, and it's so weird.
Nah, but like, my thing is like, I'm not. How do I stand out, right? That's not standing out by having that
So
approach.
So
you
how do
stand
you-
out by not buying the drink.
That's part of it. Well, like, yeah, I see your little cute ass over there. That's all I'm doing is seeing. Okay? Like,
Now I must win his approval.
like, no, but like,
Why doesn't he want me?
hey, listen, it's my experience that by taking that approach, you are already more interesting, more, what's his deal? Because you're not fucking foaming at the mouth, you goddamn
Ooh,
hound dog.
you know what's good?
Like,
Oh, sorry.
what? Foaming at the mouth got
No,
you
no,
thinking
no.
what?
No. It's just so funny because I feel like when you see like a group of girls and whatever, it's always like the group of guys. I remember I was with my girls, this was years ago, and you could tell these guys were having like their bachelor party, whatever. There's always that generous guy. Like, I think that night he bought me and like 3 or 4 of my friends at least 4 or 5 rounds of drinks. It saved me so much money. I wonder what he's doing today.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, okay, you just proved my point.
What?
Like, this guy's a sucker. What did he get?
I know.
What did he-
So what? I had a good time. He spent money. No one complained.
Okay, well,
You see anything wrong with it?
No.
No, exactly.
I don't know. Maybe he saw that she was having a good time and wanted to
Oh,
contribute to
Jesus
her
Christ.
evening.
I love that for him.
Right? That's so sweet.
yo,
So sweet.
yo. Point I'm saying is like, by having that thirsty fucking approach, right? Like, you're not going nowhere with that.
No.
Now, if I'm really kind of, let's say, starstruck, or I'm interested in somebody at the bar, my approach is going to be like, yo, can I come by? Like, I'm going to start by making small talk. I'm not buying you a drink. For what? For you to take the drink and go to the next?
So what?
Like, no, I'm going to start with small talk. Let's stage it. Let's see if you get there, right?
But I feel like that's good, though. You
Yeah.
don't automatically have to open up with, like, oh, let me buy you a drink. Like, I feel
No.
like that's
That's
it's
a
it's
little-
And
more
my
genuine
approach,
that way.
my approach, I'm usually coming up to you and I'm flaming you. There's something I'm flaming you about. Like,
so
really?
deep.
We're having a Michelob Ultra? Like,
Michelob.
can we take the hairs off your chest, hon? Like,
That's
and-
like a light
and then
beer.
yeah.
It's I don't know. I feel like I'm used to seeing like truckers in their like 50s like drinking down, slurping that down
Really?
along with it's like a Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Like you see a chick at the bar drinking a Miller Lite. I'm eyebrows raised. You know what I mean? Like something's going on at home, sweetie. Like, let's talk about it.
Let her go through it.
Let's talk about it. But that's where I come in, right?
Maybe
I'm
like
not gonna
come-
come in on like, oh, you're so pretty. So what's going on at home?
Oh my God, we
And
like-
like now we had a nice little laughing
Did
moment.
my therapist send you? Right?
Now we had that nice little banter. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, well, actually,
Now you got the girl crying at
I
the
got
bar.
evicted. And now we're talking about something. Now we're talking about something. It's just there's. I feel like going back to your point.
I got a home to take you back to.
Going back to your point, men, I'm gonna blame men here. Men don't do that. Men don't go ahead and like take that initiative. They over here, like it's just the same corny either pickup lines or the same corny approach. I see it all the time. And I'm gonna shout out my boys. It be your own guys. Okay? I tell them all the time.
my
Not an effective method.
Yeah, no.
Not
remember?
effective.
I just like.
Don't give names.
No.
Okay.
I had to like stop myself. No, but it was a time me and you were sitting in like a booth like this. And like, again, you said you blamed
When
them
they
at-
cornered us?
Yes.
That was creepy.
I
You got
wanted to
caught.
stab
Don't
him.
do that.
Yeah,
What's wrong with
Yeah,
y'all?
yo,
It was really creepy.
it was weird. I'm like, you about to be mad uncomfortable. Like I spazzed.
Uh-huh.
And then the bartender looked at me like, you good? I'm like, I got this. Like, you motherfucker. Like, you're gonna die. How you
So
coming up
you're
to me?
just like this, and one came on one, and
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
we were sitting
in a.
Yeah. Okay, so we were sitting in a circular half moon booth like this. Amanda and I.
Yes.
We're just like, whatever, having drinks, just chilling. One guy comes from one half moon booth side. The other one comes from the other half moon booth side.
And at this point, like, we're trapped. Like,
We're
we
trapped.
could not get out.
And my instant thing is to like, let me take this knife and just jab him real quick. Like that is the first thing that comes
That's
to
the
my
first
mind.
thing that came
I
to your
swear to
mind.
God, I'm like fight or flight. I'm like, why you coming up to me?
if I
all
was
in
your
my
dad,
space?
I'd be so fucking proud.
Aw.
Stop it, motherfucker.
No, because I'm like, why you coming up to me invading my space?
That's crazy.
like
Nah, that's
I
crazy.
almost
Super
asked you for a
uncomfortable.
water. Like
Nah.
Like, are you my waiter? Why are you doing this?
But y'all were alone. It was just
We were
you two.
alone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
And
us.
like
See-
we made them so uncomfortable too. I'm like, don't fucking do that.
I feel like it was really quiet too for a hot minute. Like we're all just kind of looking
Yeah,
at
like
each
the
other.
bar got so quiet. Like whatever music was playing ultimately stopped.
It was like,
Everybody looked around. Like the whatever security guard and the bartender were like, "You good?" I'm like, "I got this." Like,
See, that's checks out for me. Because if that's my shorty and you're in a situation in a bar like that, I want you to be on your toes. I still have dick in my breath, sir. You need to
okay,
step back.
I didn't say that.
Well, I'm just saying, be on your toes. I need something quick and witty. Get that motherfucker the fuck out of there.
Yeah, no,
Quick.
I'm like, you gonna make me uncomfortable?
If you're
We're
that chick, you're like,
all gonna be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it
what I
was
love about
super
you.
awkward.
That's what I love about you. Like that, but that's what I'm talking about.
Like men make it weird.
You know what? Could that approach possibly work? Yes, but on a certain clientele of woman, like it's
But
just,
would it be the opposite if, like, let's say you and like a boy, your friend,
Okay.
were there and like women
Interesting
did
take.
that?
girls. Like,
Interesting
Like,
take.
would that be different?
It would be different. And
Okay.
you know what? Oh, that's not fair. Yeah, life's not fair. Okay? This world's all full of double standards.
Yeah.
You'll hear me say it on this podcast time and time again. Double standards are a real thing and they're there for a reason. Let's
Mm-hmm.
stop trying to eliminate them. Okay? I fully believe that is socially acceptable, and I would have no problem with that unless, of course, the woman was an ogre. In which
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Like we were talking about have that self-reflection, right? Like, so if you smell like dog shit, right? You smell like absolute dog shit, and you come strolling up, why are you dragging me in to, no, I'm serious. Why are you like, you think I'm not gonna say something? Because I'm gonna say something.
you sat next to the wrong guy.
I'm
You sat next to Mr. Clean. over here.
I'm gonna say something. Or like if you just like I've definitely told the story about the it was this dyke young lady back in the day who like she made me a little uncomfortable. Because she's like, you're gonna be my pal tonight. It's like I like men. I had to go off the deep end. Remember?
Yeah, you mentioned
a
that.
long time ago.
Yeah, it was a few episodes back.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you just got to go ahead and.
But what if
And
she
search
wanted
for-
you as like her wingman?
I've never encountered that, but I would gladly be like, yeah, I could do that for
Okay.
you. You know what I mean? But it's all about your approach. Don't be
That's true.
weird. Why are people weird?
Yeah, that's true.
Don't be weird. You come over, like if I come over to the side.
Well, you bartend. What's like the weirdest thing you encounter?
All right, now it's really gonna go off the
All
cliff.
right.
Well, like we're talking about bar etiquette, so
No,
you know.
I was saying you're about to hear some weird shit.
No, yeah, like, we all have experience in
One
that.
thing I noticed is like, well, for one, being behind the bar, like people just want to talk to you. Like they want to spill all their fucking dirty
Life.
details. Yeah, and like
Lonely.
Yeah, I realized that pretty early on that like some people were just sharing like these intimate details about their life and it was just like, why do you trust me so much? Like I feel like I shouldn't.
That's just the relation that if you have with your bartender.
I guess.
Like that's
Like, I
always
am-
been a thing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very easygoing. I'm approachable. Like I'm not the type to really make a person feel
I mean-
uncomfortable. But so I could see that being like
But
a
that's
factor.
that's also part of the. I don't want to say.
Also, as the lone guy in the group.
No.
I'll
It's
also say
part of the
that-
role you
that-
have to play as bartender because you are keeping track of everyone, making sure that if
Yeah, and these are my tips.
That's cute and all. That's cute
Exactly.
and all. As the lone guy in the group, I'll also say that a vast amount of that approach is just inquiring, trying to weasel your way in with the bartender, with the what you deem to be cute bartender. That maybe let me see if I could shoot my shot. I mean, this. I
it
would
was-
like to say no. They're just coming from the kindness of, but come on,
Yeah, they're trying.
like.
I had
You
a
know what it
really
is.
good experience where, like, when I was bartending, there was this guy that just wanted advice. He didn't even get a drink, and he paid me. I'm like, I'm here every
No,
week.
there's a lot of lonely. There's a lot of lonely men. I feel like you see like a lot of like those middle-aged men that are in like those terrible marriages, like that. That's they're like I can't wait to go see Amanda at the bar. Like she opens at what 10:30 a.m. Wow. I brought her donuts.
Oh my god, that's
oh yeah,
amazing.
people buy me food a lot.
Yo,
That's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, people like will like bring me lunch, like the regular customers and stuff, or like if they're ordering food, they're like, "Do you want anything?"
Yeah.
But I feel like as a
that's
bartender, you have to be personable. Like I was much friendlier as a bartender than anything else.
hard to believe.
No, are you kidding me?
I'll see it when I believe it. I'll believe it when I see it, rather.
I'm like, okay. No, because like Amanda is super bubbly. Like I've seen her at work because I'm one of her regulars.
I'd be behind the bar with the stirrer,
She
like,
already-
using it like a microphone.
Yeah, but like
singing along.
not only does she like memorize what I like because she just knows me, but like that's also like a thing where like you go to a place and the person already knows your order. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, most of
Yes.
like my
Yeah,
customers that come in, like I'll see them at the door and I'm already like holding their favorite
Exactly.
beer or like
Exactly.
the bottle
That-
that they
that
want to
makes a
drink from.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulling down the AA banner.
It becomes a party.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of my worst experiences with bartending is like when you get the guy that's like too creepy, that like they want to know like your work schedule. It comes off like, why? Like, you know, it's uncomfortable because it's like, damn, I'm thinking, okay, the walk from here to my car, are you gonna try to kill me? I'm not gonna say kill me because you're gonna try. Like, you're gonna die, not me. Like, I'm ready. But like it's that thought where it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like nobody asks somebody, oh, what time's your shift over?
Well,
Not,
I mean,
they do.
Yeah, like I get asked that question a lot actually.
but like if it's not someone you regularly talk to, it's like,
yeah, it's like, what are
why?
your intentions?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, not anytime soon. Nope, I'm gonna live here. That's it.
See, you know what's interesting about that actually? You know, I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So they do this fun, like they do like the sexual harassment seminar, right? Where like,
I love that
oh
episode.
my
Oh
god,
my
one of my
God.
favorite episodes. And so, in that episode, Dennis, who's one of the main characters, he's trying to make a point that like, creepy is all in context, right? So, you know, like.
Such a good episode.
So a good-looking guy could come up to you and be like, "Hey, what time you get off tonight?" You know, it's like maybe it's received well.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
true.
received where it's like, you know, oh, I'm about to get off in a bit. You know, like you know.
Why do you ask?
Now, a less appealing-looking guy or like you know creepy-looking guy, something like that, could ask the same question in the same way, the same manner, and it's like, oh, like you know, it's just like what the fuck? It's like, security.
Security.
So, and it's so funny because it's so fucking
It is.
true.
It's so true.
There is that kind of goes back to like the whole pretty privilege. You know what I mean, right? And so, you know, people, if you come across a certain way or you look a certain way, you could say the same exact thing that the guy behind me said, but it got perceived differently.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
And so it's just fun. Goes back to double standards, right? So
Yeah.
why can't he say the same thing that I said?
Well, because he got a haircut.
Because he just got paid.
Like, you know, I always think that's really interesting. It's something that like people don't like to shed light on, but it's
So-
a thing.
No,
Relevant.
yeah, that's
It's a
definitely
thing. It just goes back to like not everyone gets away with the same thing, and that goes back to you you have to be aware. Who am I, right? Who's my clientele? What do I get away with? What can I get away with, and what can I not? Right? And once you understand that, especially as a man, you'll be in such a nice place. Oh, you'll be sitting pretty. Because now you understand your strengths, your weaknesses, and your limitations.
Just
So
read
you
the
know
room.
Right.
how to stay in your lane.
That's right.
Right.
Stay in your damn lane.
There is
So you
no
can't go
traffic
up to
there.
Shorty talking about like what time. No, bro, you're not that guy. You're not
Depot.
that guy. And it's okay. You could have a different approach.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I noticed you have a flat tire. Can I help you with that? You know?
How do you know what my car looks like?
You're like, what the fuck? You're like, I don't have a car.
Yeah. You know, as he's hiding the knife behind his fucking back. You know? But no, it goes back to like I said earlier when you were saying kind of highlighting it's just we're not connecting with each other. And like so
Yeah.
that's why I will tell you from a guy's perspective, one of the sexiest things that a woman can do if I'm at the bar, right? And you're interested in me. If you come up to me on some smooth shit, just like you don't not even on like some like, you know, hey sexy. You know, it's a little much.
Yeah.
You know. Still, I will tell you though, will work for you 10 times over, then it'll work for me. If I go, hey, sexy, you know, it's like, you know, the fuck, what's wrong with this guy?
I feel like I would never
Like-
have the balls to do that.
No, I'm not confident enough. I
But-
feel like the way I shoot my shot is just by like, oh, we made eye contact. That's all I'm doing.
But that just
Yeah.
because
That's all you're getting.
I shot my shot.
You didn't read my mind. Oh well.
because we're living in a day and age where it's two-parted for me. Women are you know, everyone's they're heavy anxiety, you know, very timid, very like, you know, or just to themselves because,
Stop attacking me.
you know, or just to themselves because that's you know, whatever. You're just
Yeah.
like, that's not what I should do. Like he
Yeah.
should come over to me. I'm the jewel. You know, that woman that like gets outside of herself and like, you know, just comes, hey, like, you know, what are you reading there? Or like, you know, hey, you're a chef? Like I've been in chef pants, you know, it's like, oh, that's cool. Like, you know, what do you do? What do you cook? That's so sexy. That's really dope. I mean, because you go ahead and you make it like you broke that ice. You know what I mean? And now it's just banter. It's just, you know, smooth banter.
Yeah.
And like we could go from there. It doesn't even have to graduate to anything like, oh, so like let's go out for drinks next week. It could just be that. Just a small conversation.
One
you know?
thing I've noticed, like maybe just from working at the bar and stuff, that it kind of opens the door for conversation. Like there'll be this one strange person at the bar, and then me and like another customer will like make eye contact, and we're just like get a load of this guy over here.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah.
and like that alone will be enough to start up a conversation.
That's beautiful. So
Yeah.
that's called
Yeah.
bullying. And that's exactly
Get a load of
exactly
this
what we're
weirdo.
trying to stray away from in this day and age. So
But it's
thank
like,
you for
Look at us having something in common, being all judgmental.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you like
This is a judgment zone.
yeah. No. Honestly, there have been plenty of times. There have been plenty of times where I'll spark a conversation with Shorty because the last guy tried, right? And like it was like an epic fail. And I'm like, well, that was fucking pathetic.
Oh my
You know?
God.
Like, and she'll just be like, right? Like, you saw that?
Wasn't
Like, and like, now we're shooting the shit, and he's over there in the corner, like, oh, I wish I had a shotgun. You know, like, I just want to take this motherfucker out.
Oh my God.
And that's always a great approach. When you see another motherfucker fail, and you just swoop in, like, yeah, that was embarrassing.
Oh my God.
I feel like that's
You know?
kind of like the same, like more or less the same thing I'm
It
describing.
is. It is.
Yeah.
It is. So I was just breaking your balls because, like, that is any chance that I could, like, you know, completely shit on somebody, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. That's
I always
me.
thought of like judgment free as like free judgment.
Yeah. So bottom line is like, fellas, this is me just trying to, you know, fuck me. Don't take my advice. I'm just saying. The whole buying drinks for every shorty at the bar, the whole jumping from shorty to shorty like they all see that. I don't understand the men that
Yeah.
act like they don't have eyes. Like they just saw you jump from the first booth to the second booth to the third booth.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like,
Desperate.
but like I said earlier, some men play the numbers game. Call it nasty if you want, but you know, that's what it comes down to.
1 out of 10
Like,
of these girls
One of them are gonna crack
is
it
gonna
open.
give me the time of day.
That's right. The one with the Miller Lite. Cause she going through
my
some
God.
shit. Like, yeah, it's just, yo, I don't know. I always like to promote healthier conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Healthier, you know, that initial, you don't get another first impression.
That's true.
Right? So make it a healthy one. Make it a memorable one. Make it a unique one. As opposed to like, hey, yo, ma, you know, or like, you sexy. Or like that's, yo, I cringe when I'm with my boys and they take that approach.
Ugh.
Like, it's just, oftentimes, I've taken a couple steps back. I'm not with that guy. I'm not with that. That ain't my guy. That ain't my guy. Or like, I'll like, you know, kind of give my boy a little nod, but yo, let's see how this goes.
Oh my God.
You know, never it panned out well. Then I gotta swoop in, save the day, you know?
Not you swooping in.
Swoop in, save the day. What he meant to say was, you know?
Oh my
You know?
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just don't be creepy. Like, come on, man. Don't be creepy.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Like, would you want someone like approaching you or?
If you're not gonna be weird, then you know I'll entertain a conversation. But I feel like my face will say it before I will.
You're not
like,
approachable. You're so...
I'm not. I think
No.
I am.
I would approach you just because you're not approachable. Like,
No, I feel like
This is gonna be fun.
yeah, get a load of this one, fellas. Roll the camera.
No, I just feel like don't be weird because you're gonna fuck around and find out. That's it.
You will fuck around and find out. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But I don't know, like small talk, yeah, but like I'm not there to talk to you. Like I'm probably in my phone, in my business, in my drink, and that's it. And if I'm with my friends, don't bother me either. Actually, no, I'm not approachable. I guess that's
That's
where
an
we're
important
at.
one. That's an important one. I've never been big into like the getting into the whole friend. Like if this,
Some guys are brave. Some guys are brave.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
about
like
you?
that approach.
If I feel like if I am being approached, like I think I would receive it a lot better if like you made me laugh. Like if you could open up with, just if
Yeah.
you found a way to make me laugh with that introduction,
Yeah.
like you have a very good chance of like keeping the conversation going.
That's almost universal with every woman. Like,
But yeah, I don't think I'm not approachable. And like I wouldn't be rude, but like I feel like if I'm not,
That's another thing too. Like as women, we can't be too standoffish and too rude because I'm like, oh my God,
It
this
could get
might-
dangerous.
It could get dangerous. I'm just like, let me just slip my way out of here.
oh, that's a
Yeah.
conversation for another take. I
Yeah.
have a take on that.
yeah, it's like when girls are uncomfortable and they do this like nervous laughter.
Yeah, it's like save me.
Yeah. But I feel like if you can make me laugh, like trying to talk to me, whatever, you come up to me and like a good, I don't know, like a good joke or a good observation, something like, like what I said before, like get a load of this guy over here, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
How do my panties end up down there?
that's so weird. Could you get that? I think I dropped something.
Man, those are those weighted ones.
Oh my God.
You hear it hit the floor.
Clank.
All right. So thanks for watching. You can find us on all streaming platforms. Follow our IG and follow and subscribe to Polymath Media Network. Also, don't forget to vote for our producer as Best of Westchester
Go
social
ahead,
media
baby.
influencer. We're going to have the link in our bio, so make sure you vote for him. Vote, vote, vote. And don't forget to stop by Archie Grand. See you next
That's
week.
right. Take care, guys.